Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 2021, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Aries. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Pentacles, and that's how you start off the reading, actually. Kind of at a crossroad, not knowing if you should go left or if you should go right. Starting off the reading, the Two of Swords crossed by the Emperor. There's you right there. Confused, stuck almost, feeling a sense of, what do I do? In your focus here, the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like you're focusing on, okay, whichever direction I'm going to choose, which I don't know what that is yet, I need to start moving anywhere just to get out of this energy of feeling stuck. So there's a focus on movement, you starting to move. In the recent past, the Seven of Cups, choices, options, not surprising with what's going on. In your strength, the Page of Swords. There's little participation on your side in either direction, basically. And again, kind of makes sense given that you're in that place of, I don't know, you're not going to give 100% over to the left and then to the right, nothing. You obviously are split into, let me give to this and to this because I don't know where I should focus on and where to go. And so it kind of comes in together. Now what I'm happy about is that in the immediate future is the Knight of Swords. So you're going from the Page to the Knight. So there's a growth in a particular direction that tells me that you're starting to make it a little more clear in terms of where do I go from here. Supporting this reading, the Page of Wands. Keep in mind that sense of openness, that sense of almost like a reminder of take a look at what the universe is sending you also. You know, you don't have to be in your head about it, and like little things. You usually get signs like this is the direction, or this is, or, you know, or something that feels right to you. If you're finding yourself in a place of I can't decide, just go off from the premises of there is no right or wrong choice. There's just a choice. What's going to happen afterwards, you'll see. You'll figure it out when it comes. But for right now, just that sense of, ooh, I can't, because if I choose this, and that'll happen. And if I choose this, and that'll happen. And then that'll happen. And then that. You don't know what's going to happen in either way. So why let your mind take over? Because that's what's happening when you get to this place. Surrounding you at this time, and you may not be aware of this energy, the Devil. Maybe a pattern of yours is showing up in terms of when you're being placed in front of a choice. What do you do with it? You know? And whenever the Devil shows up, to me, it's an opportunity to, okay, let me do things different, you know, than I did them before. In your hopes and fears, the Eight of Cups, sorry. There's an emotional detachment somewhere here. There's something that you are detaching from, and it could be part of this decision. Maybe you're detaching from the right side, and then that gives the left a little more room, you know, for you to explore. Or maybe you're detaching from the left, and then that leaves the right side with, you know. In the potential outcome, the Ten of Wands, difficulty. What's going on here, Aries? You're coming in this reading with a sense of feeling stuck, a sense of I'm not going anywhere, I'm not moving anything, nothing's happening, and things are moving because it's in your focus. So something is moving, you just feel that something is not, that you're not. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Two of Pentacles. Ah, man, Aries. The Emperor, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. There's a fear that's shown up here. Maybe something happened. Maybe there was a breakup or something that led to this place of where do I go from here? And that's why there's lack of participation in the next step from here, because you're stuck in that fear. If nothing happened, you may fear what's gonna happen. And again, you don't know that. Oh, but I've been to a psychic. I don't care. You don't know that. And even if the psychic tells you what's gonna happen, you can change it. Energies can change. So you don't know that, you know? But there's definitely a sense of fear here. Let's do the Emperor. Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. You're trying to do what's best for you, by the looks of it. You're trying to find ways in which to give to yourself at this time. But I feel like even that's hard. There's almost a sense of defeat over that as well. Like, I want to take care of me, but fuck that, you know? Because you're being pulled to something else that seems to be more important than you at this time. And it's not. It's just your mind telling you that it is. It's about them. Nope. No. It's about you. Even when you think it's about them, it's about you. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles. In your focus. Three of Swords, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. You're slowly but surely, you're coming back to yourself. You're coming into that place of, oh, here's Aries back up, you know, coming back to life. But you are going through a painful period of time. And because of that, it's going to feel like time is standing still. Nothing's moving. Nothing's happening. I'm here. I'm still here. You wake up the next day. I'm still here. Yes. However, energetically, I see movement and I see progress and I see things leading you back to you, basically. And I feel like there's a little bit of recognition on your side towards that. Let's do the Page of Swords in your strength. Queen of Swords, Two of Cups, the Tower. You're trying to close yourself off to a connection here that you have to someone. There's love. There's definitely the desire for this love to happen. And, you know, as long as there's two energies in this, you can't control the outcome of that. You can only be honest with how you're feeling about it. But you're not. You're closing off. Which is telling me that even though you may feel that I want for this to happen, you're telling yourself, no, don't feel that. I don't have to feel that. Why would I feel that? Because you do. Doesn't matter why, doesn't matter how. What matters is that you do. And by you closing off to that and rejecting that, you're basically rejecting yourself. And not validating how you feel. And not honoring how you feel. Well, yeah, but they don't want to. Who cares about them? Going back to it's you, not them. In this whole situation, you know. Let's do the Knight of Swords. In the immediate future, the Fool, the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. I don't know what this is, but I kind of see you going. I kind of see you going in a direction of good, of possible commitment. Something that feels like it's matching you, something that feels that it's working out, something that feels good to you with the Fool being there. And you're showing up in the Knight of Swords. That's a pretty determined energy. Now, I don't know if it's this situation. I kind of get the sense that it's not the one you're kind of feeling stuck with right now. I kind of get a sense of you moving away from this, but this is actually helping you out to move away from this. If that makes sense. From this connection, you're learning a lot of things that are going to place you onto this path of, I'm open. Let's see what's next. Let's do the Page of Wands in the supportive energies. King of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Temperance card. the ups and downs of self-confidence, of knowing that you've got it within you to do whatever you want, to move on, to even be in this place of feeling stuck. It's your choice in the end, you know, and you're stepping into that inner knowing, into that I know. It's my choice whether I go in this direction or in this direction. You're kind of stepping away from this knowledge at some point. You're like, fuck this shit, it's too hard, I'm not dealing with this. So that places you right back into your head about things and into that sense of feeling stuck. The minute you give up on that, you know, and I feel like maybe this is the comeback to that, because I don't see you being in this for too long, but I see you possibly returning to an energy of feeling stuck about a connection that may be split up at some point. Let's do the devil. Kind of like, I was good, I was in that place of, yeah, it's my choice, I'm making progress, I'm doing fine, and then back into, oh shit, it's about them again, which, you know, it's not. For the devil, you get the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. That's where it is. That's where it's about them. No, it's about you. Kind of comes into play big time, and it's attached to the devil. Because you may have the tendency to always put them there as your source of love. They are it. If it's not them, then why would I love? Because it's for you. Because you carry that love within you. And you do everything in your power to give it to somebody else, but not to you. And why would you do that? And for how long are you going to do that for? It's tied up to you in the end. If you see that love coming from you towards them taking it and doing whatever they want with it is not going to matter, because you have it within you anyway. It's still there, isn't it? So it's kind of a lesson towards self-love, self-worth. You don't give them that love and they take it and they do whatever they want with it, and then it affects you. Because, you know, who cares what they do? I do. Well, that's when you gave them that power. That's expectation. Why do you love? Why do you want to give this love? To get it back? To be like, okay. Or do you love because you love? Because if you love only to get it back, then you don't love yourself. Ah, man, that was deep. But it kind of makes sense. Let's do the Eight of Cups. In your hopes and fears, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Whew. Yeah. You're scared to... So if you are in this place of choice and not knowing, I feel like your fear is attached to, what if I choose this side and this is actually going to make me happy and I'm just walking away from it? What if this is the one that got away, not in terms of a person, but in terms of an energy that can bring me happiness? What if I choose wrong? Again, there is no right or wrong choice. There just is choice. And what if? Do you think that if that happiness belongs to you, even if you choose this, you won't find your way back to it? Because I think that you will. You know? Possibly you're choosing something else to learn some lessons before you're actually ready for what's on this side. Sometimes we're not ready. Sometimes we need to choose something else. So that's where your fear is at. For the Ten of Wands, you get the Strength card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. It's difficult. It's difficult because you're placing yourself in that spot of, what if I choose wrong? Place yourself in the spot of the moment. Place yourself in the spot of not the future, not the past, especially not the future with what ifs. In this moment, what feels right to you? This side or this side? And don't stay there for half an hour thinking about it, because I asked, how do you feel about it? Not what do you think about it? You know, it's one of those instinctively kind of going with either this or this. And just keep in mind, that's your choice. And if it's the wrong one, you'll get right back on track. So, you'll get back on track with other lessons under your belt. Lessons learned, hopefully. Let's do the final cards from the universe. The Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. And start validating that, because that contributes to the self-love situation here. If you feel something, even the smallest attraction towards something, and you're like, shame on you, Aries. Why? You're feeling it. You don't have to do anything about it. Just acknowledge it. It's an emotion. It has to be felt. It has to be released. It has to, if it wants to stay there for a while, let it. But don't force it out of your emotional field. You know? So, let's close it off with the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Let's choose one. Final word from the Shaman. Repairing the veil. Forgiveness. Interesting. Oh, this is a big paragraph. Now is the time to examine where your actions have caused difficulty or harm to someone else, and also where you have been the recipient of harm. Regardless of what side you are on, it's important to take responsibility for healing this rift by bringing love, compassion, deep listening, and presence to whatever is not in harmony. Do this for you and for your own liberty, as you become an unwitting hostage once you take the role of perpetrator or victim, both positions of weakness. Let go of all your resentments, know your part in the dynamic, and make the appropriate amends with that newfound wisdom and understanding. Healing, forgiveness, and mending what is broken in your world is a sweet, much-needed declaration of freedom. I like that. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.